Aren't we live? I thought we were.
We're on camera, but there's no sound yet. Mark gives me the heads up when there's sound. All right, we're back from our executive session. The next item on our agenda is the approval of the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to consider the consent agenda?
No motion.
I second.
Is there any discussion? If not, then Mr. Bruno, will you call the roll?
Ms. Rose.
Yes.
Mr. Sash.
Yes.
Mr. Hines.
Yes.
Ms. Cerruti.
Yes.
Ms. Lewis.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. So the next item on our agenda is the superintendent's report. So I'm going to turn it over to Liz. Liz?
Thank you. So I have some updates to provide the board as we get ready to start the 2021 school year. We did kick off the year with Convocation. That happened this past Friday, virtually, of course. We had a great speaker, Katrina Patru, who is an alum, and she is a part of the Hall of Fame. She did an excellent job and spoke about her experiences as an arts educator and a not-for-profit leader during this time in New York. Our theme for the 2021 school year is ACE, and ACE stands for Adaptability, Collaboration, and Equity. And getting feedback from all of our different stakeholders, these are the three things that rose to the top of the types of skills and principles we know we will have to exhibit this year as we begin and complete the school year. Staff professional development did start this week, so staff are engaged in multiple virtual sessions to prepare them for the school year. Topics include data, technology, equity, operations, special education, and many more. Teachers also have time for collaboration in the afternoon to get ready for the school year. This week, we're also having parent orientations at all of our schools. Those schedules have been communicated to parents and also have been posted on the websites for schools as well. So parents will have an opportunity to meet teachers, to hear about what the school year is going to be like this year, to get information on how to use the technology to support students. We want to make sure that everyone is comfortable using the Chromebooks and understands how to get started. Both programs will be starting this year with both Ohio Online and also our My School Online remote platforms on September 2nd. School schedules will be distributed this week as well, so those will be available in Infinite Campus, and this is aligned with the normal timeline of when schedules are typically released right before the school year starts. So that notification is going out to parents as well. We have had 16 virtual parent cafes. It's hard to believe that it has been that many. It seemed like we just started. So we have engaged with parents around a variety of topics, and they're using that to help us as we refine and get ready to start the school year. Lisa Hunt has done a fabulous job in facilitating those for us. We have 6 more virtual cafes to go this week. And then finally this evening, we will be sending out a parent communication with information on the start of school. We'll have more communications coming out as we get closer. So we're excited to start September 2nd next week. So that concludes my report. Oh, one thing I forgot, athletics. How could I forget athletics? So athletics will, we have made the decision to start the contact sports of football and soccer. So we will now be offering all of our fall sports. Those matches will start starting next week. We have submitted our plan to the Board of Health. They have approved it. They say it's really, really good. And we also, for football, have purchased some additional protective equipment for them, given the COVID-19 situation that we are all experiencing. The coaches also had to go through some additional training as well. And there are many rules and regulations that we had to make sure that we are following and things we had to have in place to start the season. So we have aligned with those expectations. So that concludes my report. We also have Dr. Lombardo here for the third reading of the policy of teacher evaluation.
All right. Thank you, Superintendent Kirby. Good evening, everyone. This is the third and final reading of Board Policy 3220, Standard-Based Teacher Evaluation. This policy does need to be in place before September 1st, 2020. This is the OTES, Ohio Teacher Evaluation 2.0. Although we will continue with the 1.0 this year, this policy does need to be in place, but will start and be implemented July of 2021. Are there any questions or comments about the standard-based teacher evaluation?
Then do I have a motion to consider the standards-based teacher evaluation policy?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any further discussion on it?
Just to reiterate what Dr. Lombardo has said and what Mr. Hines has said in previous meetings, that we have to approve this policy now, but it won't be implemented until next school year.
Okay, there's no further discussion. Then Mr. Gaynor, will you call the roll?
Mr. Hines,
You're on mute, Dan.
Forgive me. Yes.
Ms. Serini,
Yes.
Ms. Lewis,
Yes.
Ms. Wright,
Yes.
Mr. Posh. Yes.
All right. That was the last item on our agenda for tonight. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
I was just wanting to wish all of our students and staff and everybody a happy return to school. We will be returning to school before the next time that we meet. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has put so much time and effort into the plans to build this new school year, and just wish everyone the best of luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, Dan. I do want to remind people that we have moved our meeting. Our next meeting will not take place on September 2nd. That is the night before school starts, and I figured everyone has plenty to do that night, particularly our staff. So we have moved our meeting to Thursday, September 3rd. So that's when our next meeting will be, and that'll be our regular meeting. And we are starting again at 6, correct, with an exec session. I'm looking at Mr. Gaynor because I believe this is how we're noticing it. We're starting at 6. We will then go into an executive session and start our regular meeting at 7:30.
Yes, we've not noticed that meeting yet, but that's how we will. Yes.
Okay, just wanted to confirm that. So I wish everyone a happy start to school, and keep watching for the additional communications that are coming from Liz and from your principal. And if there's no other comments, then do I have a motion to adjourn?
So motioned.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Gaynor, will you call the roll?